Hello there guys, welcome to the channel Talking with Jay Springer. I'm your host Jay, giving you a video on the channel today. Hello there guys, welcome to the Journey to Spider-Man Far From Home YouTube series. And on today's review, I'm going to be giving you the Venom review. I'm going to go through the good, the bad points and everything in between. Don't forget to leave your ratings and thoughts down below in that comment section, of course. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this movie. But without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Venom. This was made in 2018, an action sci-fi thriller movie around 1 hour and 52 minutes long. Now the story of this is about a failed reporter bonded to an alien entity, one of many symbiotes which has invaded Earth. Let's jump straight into the good points. Now the good points about this movie is technically this movie is great. I really enjoyed the fast-paced editing throughout the movie, as well as some great cinematography. I thought Venom's special effects was really well done as well. To me it looked like the best we've seen so far. Obviously Spider-Man 3D's special effects was okay, but now we're in 2008 and we get some really good special effects, and I thought Venom looked great. Now the pacing of the movie, even though we got some bad points to the movie and there was things wrong with it, it never felt too slow. It never felt like, oh come on, let's get to the end of the movie already. For me, really, it didn't feel that way. We also get some okay action sequences, especially them scenes where we get Venom kicking ass. I really enjoyed that, especially the boss fight at the end. We get some really good action there. The sci-fi side of the movie was okay. It also felt like a Marvel movie, which is great because sometimes it feels like they've just stole things from other movies. This one, to me, just felt like a Marvel movie and was quite understandable. No doubt the best part of the movie was the interaction between Eddie and Venom. The way they dealt with that was really good, and you got some really good humorous moments. Venom is so badass, of course, but Eddie is trying to resist, but they have to really cooperate to really get to the end of the movie. Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock and Venom, I felt he'd done a great job for a movie which has been gunned down a lot for what it did. I really still enjoyed his performance. I still want to see him as Venom. Hopefully the second movie will do a lot better than the first movie, as well as Riz Ahmed playing as Colton Drake and also Riot, the other symbiote. I really enjoyed his performance as well and what he had to bring to the movie. On to the bad points. Now the bad points about this movie is, the first major thing is it should have been a rated R movie, not PG-13. Look at Deadpool 1 and 2 as well as Logan. We would have got a lot more better action. We would have got a lot more interaction, maybe some swearing in it and stuff like that. It would have been so much better, but Sony got their hands onto this project, tried to make it fit into like a franchise of the Spider universe, and it limited the movie of what it could have been. Now Logan is an example, the main example of that, as I've mentioned. This really, that movie really took it to the extent which this movie could have, knowing Venom is a dark creature which is still sort of does good things in a dark way. They could have done so much with this. Most of the action scenes were at night time, and even though there were some really good action scenes, Venom is black and you just couldn't see much really. Now this can be quite annoying. Michelle Williams as Anne was terribly used. Her character had barely any screen time, and I feel like she's such a great actress and deserved a lot better. And leading on to that is the relationship between Eddie and Anne. It just didn't work for me. It felt very forced. The whole direction of this relationship was just really utilised wrong. The script was absolutely terrible, completely awful. We had some really terrible confrontations between people, some really terrible drama because of this. The script was just terrible. It was really cheesy and just over dramatic. But the main thing for me is this movie really built up for a long time, and then when we got to the final fight, it was over in 5 minutes. This is just a terrible build up for a movie. So guys, it's rating time. Let's have a look at the critics had to rate this movie. We have IMDb giving it a 6.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes giving it a 29%. And Metacritic giving it a 35. My rating for this movie is a 6.8 out of 10. That makes this a borderline good movie. Overall guys, this movie isn't as bad as everybody made it out to be at first, but I don't think it reached the heights it could have. This had so much potential. As I've mentioned, if they made this movie rated R and got a director behind it that really just put everything out there on the screen, I think we really would have had a great Venom movie finally. And that's what really guns this movie down for a lot of people, and it's understandably so. I still had a good time watching this. This is now the third time I've watched it. I still can watch it and would watch it again. So guys, a 6.8 out of 10 for Venom from me. Don't forget to leave your ratings and thoughts down below in that comment section. Of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts and ratings. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, simply smash the thumbs up. Let me know you enjoy the content I'm giving you, and share the video around for other people to enjoy, and comment down below and interact as well. As well as, if you're new here guys, consider subscribing and hitting that bell for much more. You're not going to want to miss the stuff already on the channel, as well as the stuff coming up on the channel. We have got the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie review coming up next. You guys ain't going to want to miss that. Movies and TV series is what we talk about here. I'd love for you guys to join me on this journey. So without further ado guys, I've been me, you've been you, and I'll see you next time guys on Talking with Jay Springett.